Hi everyone, and welcome to Weekly Cooking with Becky. Today we are going to be making a pumpkin cake, keto, low carb approved. I want to get this out early for Thanksgiving so that you have an option when everybody is gathering around the pumpkin pie, the pecan pie, the apple pie, the everything pie. If you don't want to make a huge dessert and you just want to have something that you can pre-bag and or make the night before, and I'll tell you what you can do, because you can either make it there or you can pre-bag it, make it, and then take it and just do it literally a very, very fast heat. And you can have a single serve dessert with some like Carb Smart or something like that ice cream. So we're gonna just do a very simple classic pumpkin mug cake so that you can still have dessert with your meal. All right, so in my mug, I have got some butter melted, and to that I am going to add 1 egg and do a little whiskey. And then in a very, very small, because it's just going into a mug, I literally have coconut flour, a sweetener of choice, 1/4 of a teaspoon, baking powder, cinnamon, and nutmeg. If you do not have individual on the cinnamon and nutmeg, you can just add the two, which would be 1/2 teaspoon, and you could just do pumpkin spice. So you could do 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin spice if you don't have the individuals. So, yeah, do what you want to do. Pumpkin spice or cinnamon and nutmeg. Up to you guys. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and aim this down so you can see. I just wanted to crack the egg to the mug. It makes a cupcake size, muffin, so, or mug cake. So I went for a smaller size mug, enough that I can add whipped cream on top, and it even says that you might wanna just like dash a little bit of cinnamon on top when you're done. All right, so here we go. Right now, all I have is melted butter and egg, and I'm just gonna get my little tiny whisk in here and get going, and if it doesn't work, I'll switch to a fork. Because my whisk actually might be on the big side. I thought it was cute because it was the green and the holidays, but I'm watching that. I'm going to a fork. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let me grab a fork. Okay. We want to get this in the microwave in like a minute. I've already combined all of the dry ingredients, and so now I'm just going to add them all in and mix them until incorporated. If you have an 1100 watt microwave, it will take between 1 minute and 45 and 2 minutes. If you have a higher wattage, stop it 1 minute 30. And if you have a slower wattage, it may take longer. It just really kind of depends on the wattage of your microwave. So right now, it just kind of looks like a very pumpkin-y batter. And oh, I forgot. I have not added the most important ingredient. I'm laughing at myself. 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. I'm just gonna use my finger because I already took the fork out. But yeah, 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. Can't have a pumpkin muffin if you don't add the pumpkin. I'll tell you what. Need more afternoon coffee. Okay, now we'll have a pumpkin muffin or a pumpkin cake muffin. All right, so this will be nice and pumpkin-y, and everything's all mixed up. This is kind of the consistency of the batter, and using a smaller mug. All right, so I am gonna start mine. I have a higher wattage. So 1100 watts is 1 minute 45 to 2 minutes. I have closer to 1400, so I'm actually gonna go 1 minute and 20, and then I'll just increase it by like 10 to 15 second intervals, but basically until it's soft and fluffy and it doesn't like cave in right in the middle, and then take it out for only about a minute. You want to enjoy it warm, and I will show that to you in the reel, and then I'm going to go ahead and top it off with some whipped cream and a little bit of cinnamon, or yeah. With this is what you can make your pie with, guys. Nobody's gonna notice 2 tablespoons missing out of a traditional pie recipe. Or you can save it for, in the past, there's some past recipes where I did a chocolate chip pumpkin carb quick brownie recipe. There's also a keto pumpkin bread that's linked in here in the past. So there's some options that you can use for this. I'm going to go ahead and save 2 tablespoons for Thanksgiving, but then I have enough that like a month ago I did the Carb Quick pumpkin chocolate chip bars, and I'm gonna make that. So I'm not letting any of it go to waste. I will see you after this comes out of the microwave. Alrighty, so you saw what the inside looks like. Here we are, topped off with some whipped cream, some cinnamon, still nice and piping hot. That was really good. Tastes like a muffin. And that cinnamon is good on top, and that whipped cream just perfect. I could see it with some ice cream. Okay, it says to enjoy it warm, so I'm eating mine directly out of here. If you want to, while it is still warm, take your knife around the edges, put it onto a plate, let it completely cool, put it onto an airtight container, and then put it in the fridge in an airtight container. Then you can travel with it, and that will be your dessert on Thanksgiving or wherever. And then you can just nuke it for 10-15 seconds, bring that warmth back up, and then retop it with whipped cream like I just did, or ice cream and whipped cream, and make a dessert with your family. This is a very delicious way of having a 5 net carb dessert with your friends and family on Thanksgiving. So I hope you enjoy. Until next time, bye.